I remember when TSM got the best in the West lane and how that factored out for them. So we've heard this narrative before.
Oh my god, dude, Zven is so bad. I mean, he just plays so bad. It's crazy. I don't know. Like this guy, if he gets a lead, okay. Here's my feeling against Zven. I'll give credit to like some AD carries. Like for example, I think like Cody Sun and Sneaky and Stixay, those three AD carries in NA. If I give them a lead, they will do things with it. They will like move around. They will like snowball, and like it'll make it hard for me to have a game impact. When I die, if I was to die to Zven, if I got 2v2 killed by Zven, or if I got ganked by the jungler and died, I know the game is absolutely the same as before I died. Nothing is gonna change. I'm still gonna pressure him in lane. I'm still going to be more useful later, and he's still going to randomly die, no matter what. Like, there's just like a huge difference between the players. Like, I think Sven is a good player because in a situation where like he doesn't have to do anything, but he also like doesn't feel any pressure, so he doesn't throw. Because like he is like good at farming the lane evenly. That's like his superpower. But he's terrible at denying me from farming when I play against him, and he doesn't actually do anything. He doesn't set anything up by himself. It's always just like he's like the follow up. He's like the guy who, like if Bjergsen's snowballing like hard as fuck, he'll like do his job. So he's not like bad, obviously, because he's a pro player and he has like a good track record. But like, it's a really bad sign when I feel like I could die to you, and nothing is gonna change. I'm still gonna walk back to lane and win. I think, it's all situational, of course, but like, if C9's bot lane does well, it'll be probably because of Vulcan, not because of him.
You just said that I asked a second. Sorry, I want to throw back to you in a second, Duncan. But the one thing I want to ask about, Peter, was a second ago I asked, is there a world where Zven is an upgrade over Sneaky? And you said you could see it, but then you just trashed Zven pretty hard. So is Sneaky just like, has he fallen so much in your eyes?
Sneaky didn't have a good year. He was losing both sides of the matchup for like the whole year is the same matchup, Kai'Sa Xayah, and then Ezreal was meta for like the first half of the year. So basically for most of the year it was Kai'Sa Xayah, Ezreal, and then some Varus. I think Sneaky like lost every side of every matchup, which is pretty bad. But at least the thing is, the feeling I get against Sneaky is like I will win lane, but like he won't be useless. So I think that's kind of, it's hard to play against, I guess. I don't know. I see a world where Sven is better, but I also feel like Sneaky might be being underrated right now because he came off like worlds where he didn't do so hot. But like, I don't really think he's that bad. I just think he never wins lane. Which, I mean, that's pretty bad already, right? but like at least he's useful. So if you look at the CS numbers, it's like, oh fuck, he's behind, but like he's still useful most of the time. That feels good.
Duncan, do you have any retort to any of this to defend your boy Sven?
He's not my boy yet, but hopefully we can get there.
It sounds like you're backing out of it. You came in here, you were really...
I was curious to ask Doublelift, like, how much of you think Sven not pushing his advantage and being able to, like, do the things you talk about and punish you is coaching and him just not knowing yet? Because we know that C9 has a really good fundamentals coach in Reaper, and how much do you think Reaper really does anything to the players and helps them, or is it just kind of like Sven's going to be recycled?
I'm not sure. Okay, the thing is, I never really got the feeling of like that he was being like coached badly or something. I think even the reason why TSM picked him to begin with is because he's like the guy that never fucks up. I think that was like the selling point, is like consistent, solid. Like he won't throw like I throw the game sometimes. And he did play pretty well like for the previous like 2 worlds. So but like he was never gonna carry the game, I guess. And then I feel like that like part of it is kind of always missing. Like I think he'll never, even with good coaching, be the guy that like takes over. So I don't know. I don't feel like it's coaching. I think it's just kind of his play style to do that.
So I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I think so I guess, Mark, do we have another caller about C9 in general, or should we just tackle C9 generally?
I think we have one more about C9, and we at least have like EG and some of the other components that are happening with C9.
Okay, so then maybe we'll save like the general will C9 be good discussion for another time. Duncan, thanks so much for calling in. Anything you want to say as we move on to the next caller?
I just wanted to say thanks for having me on, and thanks to Movement and Alienware for sponsoring the show.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.